The Young and the Restless spoilers surprise recast hits GC. Valarie Pettiford takes over part of Amy Lewis. Victoria goes too far. Nick's Sharon mission. Chelsea fears the worst. Sharon's fake Madison trip. Mariah searches for mom. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that the CBS cleaner is adding a new cast member, and the part she's playing is a bit of a stunner. According to Deadline, Amy Lewis is returning to Genoa City and will have a different look when she hits city again this fall. Amy was preliminarily played by Stephanie E. Williams when she made her Young and the Restless debut way back in 1983. Now Valarie Pettiford is taking over as Amy, so suckers can anticipate to see her first appearance on Tuesday, October 29. Amy Lewis will be a recreating character starting this afterlife, so it'll be intriguing to see why she makes this comeback. This whole casting decision is a head scrape since most of the people Amy used to be connected to are no longer on oil. That said, it's worth mentioning that Amy used to sing occasionally and was in Danny Romalotti's route. Amy also had a relationship with Nate Hastings' father, Nathan Hastings Sr., formerly Upon a Time. There must be a reason why the show's going to the trouble of revamping this part from the 80s, so that offers a riddle to unravel. Young and the Restless hasn't offered any plot details for Amy's return just yet, but will pass along prognostications and updates as further news emerges. As for Valarie Pettiford, she's a Tony-nominated actress who also brings cleaner experience to the table. Pettiford was on Another World as well as One Life to Live in the 90s, but now she's set to make her Young and the Restless debut. Plus, you might feed Valarie Pettiford from places in colorful other film and TV systems like The Family Business, The Blacklist, The Baxters, The Mandalorian, and more. How do you feel about the show bringing back Amy Lewis as a recast? Do you suppose there are any other characters from the history who belong on screen again? The Young and the Restless spoilers say Amy may beget quite a stir when she returns this fall, so don't miss all the action. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, September 20, reveal that Maria Copeland will grow indeed more concerned by the story Sharon Newman tries to spin over the phone. With Mariah standing outdoors a Madison hostel room that Sharon isn't presently in, Sharon will have to suppose presto and lie about why she's not there. Maybe Sharon will claim she's formerly at some other position for the business meeting. Mariah might contend she can meet Sharon at that position, but Sharon may argue that their customer wants to speak simply with the master. Although Sharon might push Maria to just head on back to Genoa City, Maria will know commodity isn't right. Since Sharon isn't really taking this business meeting at each, the factual customer might call Maria wondering what's going on. Nethermost line, Sharon is going to get fractured for lying, so Mariah may call Nick Newman with some intimidating updates. Nick will indeed find new reasons to be concerned about Sharon, so he'll seek some advice about what to do. Will Nick open up to Nicky Newman and get some guidance? At some point, Nick might ask Victor Newman if he'll get some of his investigators to look into where Sharon truly ran off to. Sharon didn't make it far since she's simply at a motel in a rough area of Genoa City. Once the walls start closing in on Sharon, Cameron Kirsten may contend she needs to work snappily when it comes to going after Daniel Romalotti Jr. As for Victoria Newman, she'll push Victor too far. Victoria wouldn't be suitable to let go of her desire to spare Billy Abbott demotion, but Victor will suppose she needs to stop pampering her partner. Since Victor has made it clear that he won't be striking any deals or going readily on Billy, he'll get fed up with Victoria for standing against him. Across city, Chelsea Lawson will sweat the worst when it comes to Connor Newman, who's been intimating about his parents getting back together. It'll leave Chelsea alarmed about Connor facing further disappointment, so she'll solicitude about all the miscalculations she's made. Adam Newman will fret over his blunders as well, so all this collective concern for Connor could bring him indeed closer to Chelsea. although Adam and Chelsea don't see a future as a couple right now. Our Young and the Restless prognostications allude that could change, especially since Connor's been playing up their unique connection. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Connor may get his Chelsea and Adam reunion wished down the road, so stay tuned for news on their family's future. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Thursday, September 19, reveals that Billy Abbott will text and call Lily Winters about meeting up, but she'll contend they've nothing to talk about. Billy will differ since he'll know exactly what Lily's trying to do, so he'll track her down at Crimson Lights. After Billy mentions the muffed Odyssey 7 deal and blames Lily for ooving non-public word to Victor Newman, he'll contend it's beneath her. Phyllis Summers will also pop up to introduce herself as Billy's new COO, so Lily will be floored over that hiring decision. After Lily clashes with Billy and Phyllis, she'll face Nate Hastings and Devin Hamilton, Winters Enterprises. Devin and Nate will worry since Billy shouldn't be undervalued and Victor can't be trusted. Although Billy will scold Phyllis for crashing what was supposed to be a one-on-one meeting with Lily, she'll contend Lily knows he has mounts now. Phyllis will make a big speech about believing in the company and standing before Billy, so they'll eventually agree they're going to make a good platoon. At Society, Faith Newman will give Nick Newman and Maria Copeland updates on what happened last night after they left the cabin. Nick had to get home due to Christian Newman's earache, and Maria had to leave since there was an issue with Area Porter, Copeland's sitter. Faith will admit she went to bed before Sharon Newman got home and that Sharon took off after packing a bag in the night. In a textbook, Sharon claimed to be heading out to a last nanosecond meeting in Madison, one that Maria was supposed to be there for rather. On Thursday's Young and the Restless occasion, Maria will call Sharon and leave a voicemail. Sharon will ultimately text back and reason about the unforeseen change of plans and claim that the Joe wanted to meet with her tete-a-tete. In a raggedy motel on the rough side of city, Cameron Kirsten will act like Sharon is too smart to be making all these dumb choices, like giving her family such a flimsy story that could be disproven. Sharon will admit she's lost it since she's talking to a dead man and wonder if perhaps she deserves to be put down still. Cameron will suppose Sharon just has to do what needs to be done, and the price will be her happy family, rather of letting Nick save her. Cameron will feel like Sharon needs to save herself and draw him to that power. Cameron will feel confident in Sharon's reunion with Nick and the peace she'll find if she rights the wrong from all those times agone. After Sharon looks at an old print of herself with Nick and Cassie Newman, she'll be induced of what Cameron has told her. Back with Mariah, she'll talk to Nick and Faith about her plan to join Sharon in Madison. Maria will hope to find Sharon there and bring her home after attending the meeting together. Although Sharon will do a remote check-in to cover her tracks, her plan will hit a hitch when Mariah shows up at her Madison hostel room. There obviously won't be an answer when Mariah arrives at the door, so she'll get Sharon on the phone. Sharon will claim she's getting ready for the meeting, but Maria will admit she's there at her hostel room in Madison and wonder where her mama is. That'll leave Sharon looking flustered at her factual motel on the outskirts of Geno City. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon will have to find some way to explain, so we'll bring you more prognostications on her coming taradiddle and the disquieting news to come. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.